He was a first responder in New York City on 9/11. Then 21 years later, he became the victim of a crime on our roads, which dramatically changed his life. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Denise Valdez. 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy looks into the case and why no one has been held accountable.
We didn't think that any of us were gonna live past that day.
Mark Vobis watched the second plane hit the World Trade Center on 9/11. He says he was a New York State court officer. On that day, he stood by to protect a courthouse.
At that point in time, we were just waiting to die because we didn't know that that was it.
Exactly 21 years later, Vobis nearly died.
It's like a bad dream, you know.
September 11th, 2022. While he says he normally struggled on the anniversaries of 9/11, on that day,
Henderson 911, what is the address of your emergency?
He decided to go for a bike ride.
We got a biker that was hit by a car. He's non-responsive. There's blood everywhere.
Next thing I know, I woke up. I was in a Kindred hospital, I guess. And that was in October.
He had been unconscious for weeks.
There was no reality to me. So I guess when I was out, I had a lot of dreams, or whatever you would call them, of the original September 11th.
The crash leaving him with a traumatic brain injury, a spinal cord injury, and a long road ahead. Vobis says before the crash, he was active. He relocated to Las Vegas, became a court marshal in Clark County, and rode his bike regularly. While he is now mainly in a wheelchair and learning to walk again, the investigation remains open. The driver took off from the scene and has never been caught.
I don't know if they realize what they've done to my family. I'm angry that my family has to deal with this. It would be nice if somebody, who saw it would just say something, hey, I saw it, or the person who did it came forward and said, hey, I did it.
We dug into Henderson police records. Police say no witnesses to the crash came forward, despite this being a Sunday evening before 8.
First week of football, St. Rose is packed.
Sir, they're on their way. Don't move.
That first 911 caller blocked Vobis's body with his truck after he found him lying there.
Probably saved my life.
But he said he didn't see what happened. While there are numerous businesses between the crash scene and the nearest interstates, a report notes only 4 nearby businesses police requested video from, and another service which has cameras on major valley roads.
I didn't come from a spaceship and go up on a spaceship. There's so many cameras in this town.
The conclusion, no video was clear enough to show what happened. Only 2 clues are noted: a white 2-door vehicle with a box-style rear end and yellow paint transfer near the metal tire frame of Vobis's bike. We requested an interview with Henderson police about this unsolved case. They did not grant our request, but they did speak with 8 News Now 10 days after the crash.
Is there the possibility, because of the entire situation, that you would not be able to solve this?
There is a possibility, but we don't want to give up hope, and we're certainly not going to stop where we're at.
While Vobis is frustrated the driver hasn't been caught, he remains positive, grateful to be alive, and taking his recovery step by step.
I have a lot of issues, but I'm here. So now I can tell people, I'm not scared of you. I took on a car and I won. I'm here.
A $25,000 reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the driver. If you have any information, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. Denise, someone knows something.
Right, and I mean, maybe this reward is going to be incentive enough, because someone coming forward could change everything for this family.
Absolutely, $25,000 again. And I have to mention one thing that really stood out about Mark Vobis is how optimistic and positive he is, despite like everything he's been through.
You just heard it there in his last statement. All right, Vanessa, let us know what happens.
Thanks.